Alright, so we have a lot to go through in this guide. I'll hopefully be showing you how to get all of the new gears. We have the new cable glider, the new mag rail, the new launch rail 1 and launch rail 2, and yeah, hope you enjoy. Along with each component you'll be getting, I'll also be listing its official location number on the wiki, which is a thing you'll see underneath the component. And yeah, all of our start points will be from the crystal time trial, which you can find right here to the in front of spawn. And yeah, and also before we get started, this is going to be covering everything in 1.5. If you want to get every gear prior to 1.5, then make sure to check out my other video, because I'll be using the Drifter Glove 1 and the Yank Grappler 2, so make sure you get those or watch my other video. Anyways, onto the guide. So our first gear is going to be the new cable glider, which you can buy from Petra over in Derwick, right here. So you can teleport close if you have any of the things unlocked, but if you don't know how to get there, I'll show you from Crystal. Our next component we'll be getting is our first magnetic coil, which you can find pretty close to Crystal. The next component we'll be getting is our first pulse generator. Our next component will be our second pulse generator, which can be found in Apollo Tower. And our next component, believe it or not, is our third pulse generator, which is all the way in Derwick. Our next component will be our first rail trigger, which can be found in Fragment. Alright, so the next item you need is your second magnetic coil, which you can find when you scale the Zephyr tower. Now I've already made a video, a guide on how to go through this with the locations mentioned, so make sure you go to it, get the items. And there's also a second aluminum casing, which you should also get from this tower. So on to the next. Alright, now you should have everything you need to craft your first mag rail. Now the recipe is going to be your aluminum casing in the middle, 2 copper wires on the outside, the 3 pulse drivers that you got on the outside, and finally the rail trigger on the outside. And this should get you your mag rail. Now the next component we'll be getting is our first bounding fluctuator. Now do note that the next gear we'll be making, the launch rail 1, will require you to be at least rank 10. So keep that in mind. Next we'll be getting our fourth pulse generator, which is near Delwick Construction. Now the next place I'll be taking you to is the new NPC Harper. She'll be selling a lot of the components you need for the next launch rails and for the next mag rail. So each time you need to come back, just follow the same path. For me, she's over here, but she could be around a few places on this rooftop, so just keep looking if you can't find her. Once you're at Harper, what you want to buy from her first is the Gauss Amplifier over here. If you followed up until now, you should be able to craft the launch rail 1, which consists of the mag rail in the middle, a bounding fluctuator on the outside, your pulse generator on the outside, and the Gauss amplifier on the outside. And crafting this should give you the launch rail 1. The next component we'll be getting is the Magnetomotive Capacitor, and that's going to be near Apollo Tower. The next item we'll be getting is our 5th pulse generator, which is going to be in fragment this time. Now you want to make your way back to Harper, and what you're going to need from her is the 2nd bounding fluctuator over here. Now that you've gotten everything so far, you should be able to build the launch rail rank 2. And to do that you need to put first the launch rail 1 in the middle, then surround it with the Magnetomotive Calibrator, the pulse generator and the bounding fluctuator. And crafting this should give you the launch rail 2. Now to finish off every component and every gear, In 1.5, you need to talk to Harper. You need to buy from her the second aluminium casing, the 6th, 7th and 8th pulse generator, the second rail trigger, the third and fourth magnetic coil, and you should have everything now. Once you've gotten all of these components, you can now make your second mag rail. Same recipe, aluminium casing, pulse generators all around, 2 magnetic coils and 1 rail trigger, and there you go. You have officially gotten every single gear and gotten every single component you can get so far in 1.5. We have now made it to the end and have gotten everything so far you can get in 1.5. If you like the guide, please like, subscribe, do anything you want, comment, and most importantly, join the Discord, because I'm hosting a key giveaway once we reach 50 members. If you reach 50 members this week, you've got about 4 days left. If we reach it this week, then we'll double it and we'll make it 2 key giveaways. So anyways, thanks for watching, thank you so much, and bye.